Hello, welcome to CKE 10,001's gaming channel. In this video, we'll look at my Blue Archive Arius squad deck profile. It's running the level 1 gold bar combo with a stock charge level 3 climax. So at level 0, we're running 4 copies of Tsukiyuki Miyato swimsuit. It gets 2000 power continuous if all your characters are Kivotos, and on play you can give a character the Klinka effect, which is pretty good throughout because it's good utility throughout the game. 4 copies of Mizuha Minori swimsuit. On play you can pay 1 stock. If you do, look at top 3 cards, choose 1 card, put into your clock. If you place the card into your clock, the rest will go to the waiting room and you can salvage a Kivotos character. During this card's battle, when damage you receive is cancelled, you may put this card into your stock. So 4 copies of that. Then 4 copies of Kuromi Sarika. If your hand has 5 or more cards, this card gets plus 2000 power continuous. And on play, you can pay 1, pitch 1, search your deck for a Kivotos character. So it's just a searcher that's relatively big. Running 3 copies of the Himari Brainstormer. It salvages, and you can choose to tap it to give a character 2000 power if you have experience 3 or higher in your level. Then I'm running 4 copies of Hiyori. At the beginning of your climax phase, you can choose 1 character, and that character gets plus 1000 power. When a climax is placed in your climax area, you can pay 1. If you do, look at top 4 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Kivotos character from them, put it in your hand, put the rest into the waiting room. Running 4 of this because you need more characters with Arius squad that has synergy for your level 3 finisher combo. Then I'm running 4 copies of Kura Izuna. During your turn, if you have 2 or more other Kivotos characters, this card gets 2000 power continuous and has a climax combo that has an experience condition. When this card attacks, if Cherry Blossom Festival Commotion is in your climax area and the total level of cards in your level is 2 or higher, you may discard a card. If you do, look up the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 Kivotos characters from among them, reveal them to your opponent, put them in your hand, put the rest into your waiting room. So it looks at top 5 to grab 2 characters with the bar combo. Then I'm running 2 copies of Imashino Misaki. During your turn, all your other Kivotos characters get plus 1000 power continuous. It has an activate brainstorm effect, which is pay 1 stock, flip over cards, put them into your waiting room. For each climax among those cards, perform the following action. Choose 1 character in your waiting room, return hand, and then discard a card. So it doesn't plus, but helps you fix deck state if you need to. Then I'm running 3 one-ofs at level 1, which is the Rumi. When you play this backup, you can pay 3 stock. If you do, you can punish an early play or changed card. Then you have 1 copy of Kaho, experience condition. If the total level cards in your level is 2 or higher, this gets 2000 power continuous. And when this card is placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1, discard a climax. If you do, choose climax and return it to your hand. So it's a climax swapper. And then 1 copy of Kirino. Experience during your turn. If the total level cards in your level is 2 or higher, this gets 2000 power continuous. And during the turn that this card is placed on stage from your hand, you can pay 1 stock. When this card becomes reversed, you can pay that stock. If you do, choose 1 Kivotos character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. So it's a way to plus by paying a stock and not needing a climax card. Then running 4 copies of this blue event, Game Development Department. You can choose 1 of your characters, and that character has the following ability until end of turn. When this card's battle point becomes reversed, you may choose 1 Kivotos character in your waiting room, return it to your hand, and when you use this event, you can put in a stock. So it's a guaranteed stock, and if you get the reverse, you can get the plus off it. So you go neutral but plus stock, which is required for your level 3 combo because it uses up a lot of stock resources. Then running 2 copies of Takanashi Hoshino. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you can rest 1 of your characters. If you do, your opponent chooses 1 climax in their waiting room, return all cards from their waiting room except that card to their deck, and they shuffle their deck. And as a second effect is when this card is placed attacks, you can pay 1, pitch 1. If you do, all your characters get 500 power and 1 soul. Then running 4 copies of the Arius squad early play. If you have the level 1 and level 0 on board, you can early play this. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you can choose 1 Kivotos character in your clock and put it to the bottom of your deck. So it heals to the bottom of your deck. And it has an effect during your opponent's turn. When this card becomes reversed, you can discard a card. If you do, rest this, and at the beginning of your next Encore step, put this card in your waiting room. So you can save it for an extra turn. And 4 copies of Jume Sayori. When this card is placed on stage from hand, draw up to 2, and then discard a card. It has a climax combo, which is your finisher. When this card attacks, if Arius squad is in your climax area and the total level cards in your level is 4 higher, you can pay the cost, which is pay 3, pitch 2. If you do, this card gets 1000 power until end of turn and perform the following action for every 2 Arius squad characters you have. Deal 2 damage to your opponent. So if you have 4 Arius squad characters, you can deal 2, deal 2. And then the last 8 cards are the class cards. 4 copies of the gold bar combo for your level 1. And 4 copies of Arius squad, which is for your level 3 finisher combo. Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, check EncoreDecks.com and the link in the description below to see an overview of this deck build.